Hi, this is Marcia with Marcia's Mixed Media. It's Friday evening and I'm getting ready to create a project for a customer. Her colors are magenta, silver, black, and white. I am going to mix my own magenta. I have a lavender and a night sky, and I think that should give me the magenta color that I'm looking for. And then I got my Stone Coat countertop metallics today, so I'm excited. I got a glitter, a silver glitter, and I have the bright metallic from previously. And then I have my white metallic, which I'm going to use. And then I have a black glitter and a black metallic. I have spray painted. Well, I didn't spray paint it. I used Behr paint and primer, 2 coats on MDF board. And then on top of it, I sprayed a white, a black, and I used some silver, the bright silver metallic from Stone Coat in 91% alcohol. And that just gives you these little spots here. So that'll give it some depth when I pour the epoxy on there. And I got their new Stone Coat countertop epoxy today. So I'm excited to use it. And as I always say, or a friend of mine always said, you have to have a plan. Of course, the dog is barking. So I have this little erase board, and I decided that since I think I need a plan, because I don't always, I'm going to draw a circle. Maybe. Well, that wasn't a very good circle. Let's try this again. I don't think I can do it and hold it like that. So, okay, there's my circle. It might look like an egg, but it's actually a circle. So I'm going to, in the center, I'm going to put my black with glitter. Then I'm going to layer magenta and then some black. And white down here. Or no, maybe I'll put silver here. I think I'll put silver here and here, and then the magenta. I'm just going to alternate them. If I was doing a dirty pour, I'd just put it in a cup, but I'm just going to alternate them all the way down until I get to the end. So there'll be magenta here and magenta up here. This is the black with the glitter, and then silver, and then I'm going to take the white and hopefully create some cells and some lacing. So that's my plan. Best laid plans of mice and men, as we always say. All right, I'm going to pause this because I'm going to mix my product and my colors. I got these nice sticks from Lowe's. I really like them for the resin. I've tried the silicone ones, and they're nice sometimes. When I'm doing so many colors, I like to have my own stick for each one. So that was like, I don't know, 50 of them. Wasn't very much, maybe $1 or $2. Let's see. So the first thing I'm going to do is mix my epoxy in here. This is a water jug from the hospital, so I realized it has a lot of nice markings on the side, so I can measure 8, and 8 is 16, or I can do 10 and 10, which is 20. Do 30 mLs per square foot. This is 16 inches diameter. So pi r squared, I have no idea. But anyway, I just eyeball it. The first thing I'm going to do is put part B in here. And I think I'm going to fill it up to 10. I think 10 might be too much, so I'm going to put it at 8. I might have some left over, but I'm making 4 coasters to go with this, so it's going to be a combo order. Lazy Susan and 4 coasters. So this is a lot, actually. It's probably a lot more than I need. I'm going to stir it for 3 minutes, and then I'll mix it with my colors. When you're stirring it, always make sure that you scrape the sides really good, because if you don't mix it well, it doesn't set up right. And then you'll ask, why didn't it set up right? And it will be on the error of the creator, so you have to make sure. Yes, there's probably going to be some error in it, but I usually let it sit and off gas, and then I stir it again. And then I also use the torch, and that torches out any bubbles that there might be. Ooh, that's hard to do. This is when I wish I had my paddle hooked up. And why I don't, I have no idea, because I'm pretty sure it would probably fit in here. Oh, I gotta take a break. All right, I'm going to take a break because that's killing my arm. I'm going to take my baby spoon and I'm going to put my colors in my cups. And I need magenta, silver, black, and white. And as you can see, I try to reuse my cups. Sometimes you can't because you don't want to risk getting pieces of your old paint in your epoxy, because that just makes a mess. So have to figure out what I did with my colors. So we're gonna start with the black. I'm gonna do black, and I'm gonna use a little bit of black glitter. So this should be interesting. I've not used this glitter before, but it's gonna be kind of fun. I'm excited. I'm so excited when my package came today. So here's the black. It probably isn't gonna take a whole lot. And then just a little bit of black glitter. And that'll just make it kind of sparkle. Look at that. I hope you can see it. It's so pretty. Probably don't need much. Then I'm going to use a metallic silver. Once again, it's probably not going to take a lot. And there's silver glitter. I don't know why I get so excited about the glitter, but I am. This is it. Look how pretty. And once again, this is stone coat. I'm just going to put that in. Look how pretty. I've never done this recipe before, so we'll see. It should be fun. And white. Got black, silver, and metallic white. And just a little bit of white. And then I'm also going to use the spray paint, because the spray paint will give it some cells and hopefully a little bit of lacing. It's not going to take much. And then I'm going to mix I love the Lazy Susan. I think I'm addicted. So I'm going to take this, hopefully it works, I don't know, Night Sky, and it's Baltic Day. I've had these for a while. I like their epoxy, but you have to make sure that you mix it really well or you'll get little tails. But once again, you just have to mix it really well. I'm going to take these two colors. Just a little bit. And a little lavender to make the magenta. And since the magenta is going to be the dominating color, I will probably mix up a little bit more of that if I can get into the package. Maybe not. There we go. Take all my stuff over here and go back to mixing my epoxy for another couple minutes. I hope everybody had a nice Halloween. I know my grandkids did. I went to my daughter's house, and they live in a neighborhood in Orlando, and there were more kids than I can possibly count. So you have to have a lot of candy. But the kids come home with a lot of candy too. Now I'm going to focus on Thanksgiving, because all the stores are going straight from Halloween to Christmas. If you've noticed, the Christmas decorations are out already. I'm not quite ready for that, but time passes whether we like it or not. So when I do these Lazy Susans or anything using the resin, I always put a color coat. And then after the color coat, you'll see you have little imperfections because usually it takes a little more epoxy than what you use with the color coats and stuff. So after that, you let it sit for 24 hours till it's dry, and then you sand it down lightly and you put a flood coat on it, and that makes it a very beautiful glass-like top. It's heat resistant, it's very durable. You can take a hammer to it and not break it. The wood might break, but the epoxy won't. And it's also food safe, so it's safe to put on my Lazy Susans. But I love Stone Coat countertop products, and the people that have developed the company are fantastic. So they've grown pretty fast over the last, I don't know how long they've been around, the last few years, but they've grown quite a business, and I've learned so much from them, and I'm grateful for this opportunity. So thank you, Stone Coat. Okay, so I think we'll do the black first. I don't know how much I'm going to need. White, a little bit of white, magenta, and silver. So we'll see how that does. I may need more, but at least I have that to start with. This is the metallic silver. It's really pretty. And then I put the glitter in there, if you remember. So that'll be pretty. Look how pretty that is. I hope you can see it. This is the magenta. I took the red and blue together to make the magenta. This is the black with the black glitter. And then the white. Putting that on so that the colors, when I put them on, will spread a little easier. can see the silver I sprayed on there last night. And like I said, I used the Bear Paint and Primer for the base. That's what Stone Coat recommends. And I really like using that. I use it all the time. I like to use my hands because I can feel the little imperfections if there are any, and I can smooth them out. And look how pretty that silver is, and I haven't even, there's not even any color on this yet. I put this tape on here to kind of protect the back because when it drips over the edges, it will, it leaves little droplets. It's kind of hard to clean up. So it just makes a cleaner back by doing it this way. All right, let's start with the black. I like it to kind of flow over the edges. Just going to put it on here and then, I don't know what that is, big clump of something. Okay, we have that. And let's see, what should I do next? Look at my plan. What does my plan say? So I've got the black, and I'll do the silver. Can see the glitter in it. I'm going to do it on this side. I always start off the edge. Silver glitter is beautiful. And then we're going to use magenta. And a little bit of white. Okay, and we'll do a little more black. Okay, and use the okay, you use the heat gun, and then we'll see how it looks. See how the lacing is going across the black? That's what I was wanting. See that? That's exactly what look I was trying to get. It has to do with the layering. I can't always do it. But you put the color down, and then you put the white over the top, and then you blow it, and then it does this lacing stuff. Going to let it sit for a few minutes and see if there's something that I need to do to improve it. It might need a little more, not sure. love the way this looks down here and the way the white has. I want a lot of white, so I'm not going to put any more white on it. I think the silver is enough. The black and the magenta. When this dries, I think it's going to be perfect. And then on top, I'll just put a little bit of diamond dust in it, and it will be good to go. I was going to use some of the silver alcohol, but then it's just going to make it run more, so I like the more kind of defined lines, and then the soft look with the lacing of the white. I'll show you tomorrow what it looks like dry, and then I'll be putting the base on it, and the rest of this epoxy that I have, I'm going to be making some coasters to go with this to be a whole set. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I guess I can take you in for a bit of a close-up. Let's see. See how the white, look at the colors. Look at the silver with the glitter. When that dries, it's gonna be gorgeous. And then here's the white. See how the white here? And a little bit down there. So that's it. Have a good night.